If you're like me, the Super Bowl commercials are one of the best parts of the Super Bowl. And tonight is your chance to vote for your favorite Super Bowl commercial in CBS's Man vs. Beast.
All right.
In news across America, O.J. Simpson is a free man. The former football star was released on parole after serving 9 years for armed robbery. If it's going to be looking like that on Friday for Groundhog Day, how is he going to see a shadow or
He's not going to see a shadow. So if the saying is correct, then we could have an early spring.
Well, that's not bad.
That's true.
I like that.
It could work in our favor.
All right. It is the end of the week. You made it. I made it. We're here. So that means it's time for your Free Friday, where we help you plan your weekend across the East on a budget. President Trump will make his first State of the Union address to the nation. Our Connor Tick spoke to political experts on what we should expect heading into tonight. He joins us live in the studio. Connor. Ken, it's probation for 6. That means that they all have to pay nearly $600. They're not allowed near or on ECU's campus, and they must maintain a full-time job or be pursuing an education, some even expelled from school. Don Hardy just beat incumbent Mayor B.J. Murphy for mayor of Kinston. He's actually here with me. Don, could you step here? Tell me a little bit, how are you feeling? Ryan Pirtle says projects high on the priority list often deal with safety, and that could mean making it easier for someone to cross a busy road or intersection. And I don't know about you guys, but this guy, he just passed his inspection, so I'm gonna go eat some good food, and I hope to see you guys out here later. South Lenore High educators realized there were less students in these halls due to low test scores and high dropout rates. That's when they began their peer tutoring program, so now those grades are going from a D to an A. I'm in Robertsonville right now in Martin County, where I want you to look on their main street just in their downtown area. You can see some cars have tried to brave the cold and driving up this road, but this road is completely covered in ice. So when you open the door, you can feel how hot it is outside. It's even hotter than the outside temperature. That's okay. I think I'm gonna help this guy out. Woo! All righty. He says the law enforcement are being very tight-lipped because the search for Mariah out in the field is just as important as the over 100 interviews happening inside these doors.
When your voice is taken away, then someone else has to make the decisions for you. To me, the tape around my mouth is just how the politicians are trying to silence the vote. They're trying to stop us from being able to vote for our judges.
Jada Spellman is the youngest in a crowd of protesters fighting for her justice system.
Forward together. Not one step back.
Hey, wake up. You see the older people, they've done it. They showed us how to do it, and it's our turn because this affects them and it affects us.
She and other organizations like Progress NC, Democracy NC, and the NAACP came together Thursday in what they call Silent Voices, Silent Justice Protest.
This is about making sure that voters know that the independent courts are under attack in this state. The legislature in Raleigh has a plan to politicize and weaken the independence of our courts.
Changes made by the North Carolina legislature to eliminate judge elections and limit terms to only 2 years top the concerns they have.
People want judges who are independent and wearing a black robe, not a blue robe or a red robe, and don't view the issues through a political lens.
Jada says she knows what is at stake and will continue to stand. She just hopes the younger generation takes notice and stands with her.
There's like a certain level of apathy with people, college students, older, you know, the millennials they call. They feel like if they don't do the fight, somebody else will, but we're the ones who need to be out here.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Any day during the holiday season, you can find Sylvester Jones right here in his favorite spot.
I'm doing a good deed for the Salvation Army.
Sylvester is a bell ringer for the organization. Each day, he sets out to do one thing.
You know, young people, old people, whatever, as long as they smile when I say Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
Whether that means ringing.
I got a perfect ring. Oh.
Or singing. Each dollar that is dropped is greeted with love.
Thank you, sir. Happy Thanksgiving.
Sylvester knows it's all for a good cause, so he takes his job seriously.
I'm one of the top bell ringers he got out there. Right now, I'm at number 3. Last year, I was number 2.
So this year?
Yeah. So this year, I'm gonna bring it up from number 3 to number 1.
So if you're feeling generous, Sylvester invites you to his stand to ring a little, sing a little,
With your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight?
and to give a little.
Thank you, man. We're going to be on the news.
In Kinston, Tamara Scott, 9 on your side.